When considering affluent female celebrities, names like Rihanna or Oprah Winfrey might come to mind, right? However, the truth is that the wealthiest women in the world, all ultra-billionaires, prefer to keep a more discreet profile than celebrities. With a collective net worth of nearly $500 billion, these women have amassed vast fortunes and achieved great wealth through intelligence and determination. In this video, we will explore the richest women globally, their journeys to success, and how they utilize their immense wealth. Let's delve into the lives of the powerful and affluent, shall we? Number 10. Abigail Pierpont Johnson. Starting our list of wealthy women is an American businesswoman who may not stand out in public, but she holds significant influence. Abigail Johnson controls a massive fortune that makes her one of the world's richest people. Her success story can be traced back to her family's roots in Massachusetts. Her grandfather founded Fidelity Investments, a big financial corporation. Abigail took over as the acting CEO in 2014, and her wealth has grown to over $22 billion. Despite her riches, she lives modestly, taking regular flights and staying out of the public eye. Abigail is also known for her charity work, supporting various causes and helping at a Boston homeless shelter. Number 9. Iris Balbina Fontana Gonzalez. Born in 1942, Iris Balbina Fontana lived an ordinary life until she met Andronico Luxic Abaroa, a Chilean businessman who founded Luxic Group. Despite the age difference, they fell in love and got married. When Andronico Luxic passed away in 2005, Fontana inherited a vast fortune. Today, she controls Antofagasta Luxic Group's mining group, one of the world's biggest mining companies, and other businesses. Her net worth is around $23.2 billion. While she prefers to stay private, she is known for her charitable activities in Chile, donating millions to various causes. Number 8. Mackenzie Scott. An American writer who received an American Book Award for her first novel in 2006. Mackenzie Scott's wealth surged after her high-profile divorce from Jeff Bezos, the founder of Amazon. Her divorce left her with $35.6 billion in Amazon stock, making her one of the richest women globally. As of July 2022, she was ranked as the 22nd wealthiest person in the world, with an estimated net worth of $36 billion. Mackenzie has committed to giving back and has donated a significant part of her wealth to charity, bringing her current net worth to $25.3 billion. Next on the list is Susanne Hannah Ursula Clayton, a German billionaire heiress. Born into a wealthy and influential family known for rescuing BMW from bankruptcy, Susanne had the privilege of bringing. She pursued a degree in business finance and gained valuable experience in London and Munich. Suzanne's fortune grew significantly when she inherited her father's 50.1% stake in the pharmaceutical and chemicals manufacturing company Altano, along with a stake in BMW. As a sole owner of Altano, she turned it into a successful global corporation, amassing a net worth of nearly $28 billion. Despite her immense wealth, Suzanne prefers to keep her personal life private. Number 6. Georgina Hope Reinhardt. Georgina Reinhardt, also known as Gina, is one of the wealthiest women globally and the richest living citizen of Australia. She amassed her huge fortune as a mining magnate and businesswoman in Australia. As the executive chairman of Hancock Prospecting, a mineral exploration and extraction company founded by her father, Gina turned it into Australia's largest private company. When Gina took over Hancock Prospecting, it was worth around $50 million, but she transformed it into a company generating annual revenue of $7 billion. Besides her mining interests, Gina is also Australia's second largest cattle producer and the country's largest landholder. Her net worth reached around $29.7 billion in 2012, making her one of the world's richest women. Gina's wealth allows her to support various causes, including sports and charity. She plays a significant role in Australia's Olympic efforts and is known for her passion for luxury, evident in her multi-million-dollar acquisitions, such as her seaside home called the Webb House, which she purchased for about 34 million Australian dollars. Number 5. Miriam Adelson. Miriam Adelson is a doctor from Israel who served in the Israeli army as a medical officer in Ness Ziana. She studied microbiology and genetics at the Hebrew University of Jerusalem and earned a medical degree from Tel Aviv University. While working at Rockefeller University, she met Sheldon Adelson, a billionaire businessman who owned the Las Vegas Sands Corporation. After marrying him in 1991, she became one of the richest people globally due to her majority ownership of the Las Vegas Sands after his death in 2021. Miriam now owns more than half of the gambling empire, which controls casinos in Singapore and Macau. She is also a publisher and a voting member on the board of trustees at the University of Southern California. As of June 2021, Miriam Adelson was the 44th richest person, the 5th richest woman, and the richest Israeli in the world with a net worth of $36.3 billion. Her net worth has since increased to $35.6 billion in 2022, ranking her 36th on Forbes' list of the richest people. Miriam Adelson has made significant donations to charity and political causes. She donated around $180 million to Republican campaigns and political action committees in 2020. She also influenced her late husband's political views on Israel and supported the inauguration of former President Donald Trump in 2013. In 2018, she received an honorary citizenship of Jerusalem and the Presidential Medal of Freedom from Donald Trump. Number 4. Jacqueline Mars. If you enjoy candies like M&M's, Skittles, Twix, or Milky Way bars, you have contributed to the wealth of Jacqueline Mars. She is the daughter of Audrey Romer and Forrest Mars Sr., the founder of Mars Incorporated, a famous candy company. As a member of the Mars family, Jacqueline owns about 1/3 of Mars Incorporated, making her incredibly rich. Her shares and other assets were valued at $23.5 billion in 2019, ranking her among the world's billionaires. Jacqueline Mars was actively involved in Mars Incorporated for almost 40 years, starting in 1982 as a food product group president until her retirement in 2001. Even after retiring, she served on the company's board until 2016. Now she enjoys a peaceful life as a billionaire. In 2019, Forbes listed her as the wealthiest resident of Virginia, with an estimated net worth of $28.1 billion. Currently, Jacqueline Mars remains one of the richest women globally, with a net worth of $38.3 billion. With her free time, she focuses on her interests and serves on the board of the National Archives. She was previously on the boards of the Washington National Opera and the National Sporting Library at Fine Arts Museum. Additionally, she is a trustee of the U.S. Equestrian Team and owns a working organic farm protected by the Land Trust of Virginia. Number 3. Alice Louise Walton. Alice Walton, as the only daughter of Walmart's founder Sam Walton, was set to inherit a fortune that would make her one of the richest people in the world. But she did not stop there and worked hard to achieve even more. After graduating from Trinity University, Alice worked at Walmart briefly before pursuing a career as a broker. Later, she became an equity analyst and managed investments for the family-owned Arvest Bank Group. In 1988, she founded an investment bank called Lama Company, which ran for 10 years under her leadership. Outside the financial world, Alice made significant contributions. She chaired the Northwest Arkansas Council and played a key role in developing the Northwest Arkansas Regional Airport. After closing Lama Company, she focused on her family and love for horses at her 3,200-acre Rocking W Ranch in Texas. With a net worth of about $57.4 billion, Alice Walton was the second richest woman and 19th richest person worldwide. Currently, she holds the position of the third richest woman globally. While primarily residing in Texas, Alice also spends time in Bentonville, where she founded the Crystal Bridges Museum of American Art, showcasing her passion for American classics. Alice is a philanthropist like her father and supports education, economic development, and environmental conservation through the Walton Family Foundation. Julia Margaret Fletcher Koch, a blind date in 1991, turned into more when Julia and David Koch met again 6 months later. They dated and got married in 1996. The two are Julia Margaret Fletcher and David Koch. They met in January 1991, and despite a bad first impression, they started dating after meeting at a party later that year. Julia stopped working in 1993 and married David in May 1996. After having 3 kids together, David Koch passed away in 2019, leaving Julia Koch and their children with 42% of the family business. The family business is Koch Industries, an American conglomerate based in Wichita, Kansas. It owns subsidiaries involved in various industries. Julia owns several subsidiaries due to her position. The firm employs 122,000 people in 60 countries. Julia is also the president of the David H. Koch Foundation and made significant donations to institutions such as the Lincoln Center, the Metropolitan Museum of Art, and the Smithsonian Museum of Natural History. With a net worth of $59 billion, Julia has been on the list of the top 10 richest women since taking over Koch Industries and remains the second richest woman today. She is a well-known socialite and philanthropist. Not as prominent as the next entry who tops the list. Number 1. Françoise Bettencourt-Meyers. Topping our list is French businesswoman and billionaire heiress Françoise Bettencourt-Meyers, who has been the world's richest woman since 2022. Apart from being a billionaire, Françoise is also a writer, pianist, and philanthropist. Her estimated net worth is about $79.3 billion, making her the wealthiest woman globally and ranking first among the top 10 richest females in the world. Françoise inherited the L'Oreal beauty empire, a French personal care company, from her grandfather Eugene Schuller, the company's founder. Her mother Liliane Bettencourt was the main shareholder and previously held the title of the world's richest woman. After her mother's passing in 2017, Françoise inherited around 39.5 billion euros, and her wealth has grown by at least 50% in the last 5 years. Since her mother's death, Françoise's fortune has tripled due to her investments through her family holding company, Tethys Invest, and the high valuation of L'Oreal shares. Today, her net worth is double what it once was. At 69 years old, Françoise lives a discreet life away from the spotlight. She invests her money in various scientific, artistic, and cultural projects, including the reconstruction of the Notre Dame Cathedral, in which she invested around $220 million. As the world's richest woman, Françoise values her privacy. Those who have encountered her say her life in Paris is relatively simple. She enjoys public parks and does not use private jets for her trips. Her passions are literature and art, and close friends say she feels overwhelmed by the enormous fortune she controls. Although Françoise probably has never given an interview and prefers to stay in the background, her philanthropic activities through the Bettencourt-Schuller Foundation, where she is president, are well known. The foundation awards scholarships and prizes to young researchers.